I'm Richard Stewart with 615 Real Estate Advisors in White House, Tennessee. And I'm with Donnie Eden with Prosperity Mortgage here in White House, Tennessee. And I'm just going to let him have the floor right now as far as what he does and what you can expect from him. Like I said, I'm just trying to give the client some options. So Donnie, just talk to me about
one thing you did leave out is Prosperity Mortgage Advisors.
Okay.
And I made the reason I wanted to point that out is that's what I have kind of built my business over the last 25 years to do, is to be an advisor, a trusted advisor, where people that most of the time it's the second or third time, but we try to really start to really dive deep with the client to find out what their needs are, and then fill their needs, with whatever it is, whether it's a loan product or refinance or purchase, those kind of things. We truly love, and you get the gray hair in your beard. That means you're smart, right? Or you should be. Ultimately, it's just that experience that we love to pour into people. Sure. Whether in whatever thing, and people call and ask me all kinds of questions, and if I get a little out of bounds, if it's out of my realm, and you get some legality problems, and I'll find somebody the advisor and me will find somebody that's really good at that. Okay. If I can't give them the information.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, if I'm a new home buyer, or if I'm looking for a home for the first time, and I come in your office and, hey, can you help me? What kind of guide me through the process?
Yeah, first thing we do is have a discovery call. Find out what they're looking to do. A lot of times, if it's a first-time home buyer and they're relatively young, they've got payment objectives. We start talking about how much cash they have as far as if they want to put a down payment. But we talk through that, usually 5 or 10 minutes, and then I will either send them to the website or send them a link for the app, and they fill out their information.
Okay.
That, a lot of times people call and say, hey, what's the rates? Or what kind of payment will I have, or whatnot. And I found out a long time ago that answering that question without knowing the data, it's like asking a computer a question without giving it any data. That's a disservice to them. And some people get upset about it or whatever, and I'll say, that's fine, you can call somebody else and maybe they will. But the reason is, it's the expectations. If I tell somebody without knowing anything, this is their budget or their payment's going to be here, and I'll get their information and it's different, they're mad at me. So I tell them, I'm like, hey, I'm doing this as a service to you. Right. Just a little bit of effort. We're going to do a soft pull. We're not even going to do a hard inquiry on your credit, because that's the first thing a lot of people ask. But it really is a disservice if we start answering those questions before we have the data. Sure. So they put the information in. Then the team works it up, they get it in front of me, and then I call them and go over the hopefully good news and all the different programs they qualify for, and what my advice would be based on everything they've told me, which would be the perfect loan program for them.
Sure, awesome.
And then, once they're pre-qualified, we'll collect docs while they're out looking for a house. We send them out looking, pre-qual letter ready to go. The pre-qual letter is really important because that's at least getting them started. Right. But a pre-approval letter, as you know, is even better, because that means they've proved everything. Right. Pre-qual means they told me. Pre-approved means they showed me and showed me all the information. So we encourage them to get their docs in so that when they find a house, they can act fast. Right. And we've got all that water under the bridge, if you will. We disclose, order appraisal, title. We're off to the races to get them closed. Then, of course, just to FYI, in addition to that, we also do refinances. So the past customers we've done, they want a lower interest rate, God forbid going through a divorce. There's many reasons, maybe getting cash out, that they need to refinance, and we obviously do that as well.
Right. A couple things. I know that I just lost my train of thought.
Where is it?
I know.
That's with that experience again, right? It sometimes happens.
We were talking about this in our meeting, our 615 meeting, about how I think there's a lot of people. Do you see that there's a lot of people that just don't have a good grip on interest rates? Like they hear from the media, maybe interest rates are high, and they go, high compared to what? Yeah. They don't really. There's kind of this fear going on in the media maybe about interest rates, and that
The answer I would give you to that is most people don't really know what rates are.
Right.
I mean, to be honest with you, most people don't know what their credit is. Most people don't, again, exactly, their credit score. Most people don't know how much they make. They don't know how much gets deposited in their account, but they don't know what their gross income is. So that is, I say this all the time. Don't wonder what rates are. Don't wonder what your payment will be. God forbid, don't get on Google or Chat GPT. I can tell you a whole long story about that. To give you an answer, again, without the data, call me. It's going to cost $0. We're going to do a soft inquiry, and I can give you, based on X house, in other words, because all the houses are a little different, whether it's homeowners insurance because of the fire department or property taxes if it's in the city. So I can get close if we have that and not worrying about or wondering about it.
Okay.
Yeah, because no, most people don't have a good grip on what rates are and what is high and what is low. You talk to somebody in the Jimmy Carter days, bought a house that was 14, 16%. They're great, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, we dip down and it's very close in the review mirror down to those 2 and 3% rates, and everybody's like, man, I want rates to go back to that. Well, we need COVID to come back in order for that to happen, and we, God knows, don't want that. So, you know, something big has to happen for rates to get that way. The historical average is right where we are right now.
Okay.
So they're not high or low, they're perfect.
Okay.
Perfect rates.
All right, good. Yeah, I noticed you see a lot of people that are they'll be house shopping and then they'll come.
Yeah,
I mean they can. The best place to start is to see what you qualify for right before you look.
Some of my most trusted referral partners have it down to a T. They won't even talk to them besides a little bit of discovery. Let's talk about it until they talk to Donnie, so that we are not, because it's a big letdown.
It is.
You show them that pimped out bathroom and kitchen and big backyard, and then come to find out they don't qualify. They never mentally can get over that to where they're okay with this shower and this stove and kitchen and whatnot, as opposed to when you start looking in your range to begin with, you set the expectations. And to be quite frank, a lot of newer agents will do that where they just want to keep them happy and give them what they want. But at the end of the day, back to the whole advisor role, it's setting the expectation. It's setting it up potentially for failure. Or they're looking at these bathrooms that are smaller and they actually qualify for more than they thought. That is a big no-no in my world. Is there's no reason not to talk to get the numbers right first, unless you're gonna write a check for it. You got $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 saved up. No need to do that. You just go buy your house, have fun. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I ask potential clients. Hey, have you what do you do? Do you know what you qualify for? Like that's the first thing I do. Hey, so if you're looking to buy a home, if you're looking to build a home, right? Y'all do any construction?
Absolutely.
Right, so if you're looking for that, come talk to Donnie and then give me your address, phone number.
We're right here at White House. I like to say we're across from the Maggianos of White House. My good friend Jessica Levesque at Molly Pazzo's, right across from there if you know where that is. But it's right here. Just Google Donnie Eden in White House. Pretty much just Donnie Eden, you'll find me. All kinds of ways.
Prosperity Mortgage and Advisors.
Prosperity Mortgage Advisors. That's
Advisors.
Right.
Hey, thank you, Don.
Yep,
thank
absolutely.
you so much. And
appreciate it.
You guys come talk to him, and you know he'll direct you in which way to go. Thank y'all.
You got
Thanks
it.
a lot.
Make it a great day.
All right. Bye bye.